These drivers are facing some serious risks out on the ice. Welcome back to Machine Universe for another intense compilation. We know there's room for improvement, so thanks for helping us learn. Winter driving is no joke. Just look at that Audi S5 crash. Seeing a box truck drift like that is actually terrifyingly impressive. Look at that bus sliding out of nowhere, guys. Those folks on the sidewalk had to run for it. Just goes to show you aren't even safe off the road.
Watch out!
Living on a street like this during a storm must be pure stress. We're watching multiple vehicles lose traction simultaneously. Between the cars ending up in front yards and that white car spinning out of control, it's a long day for local tow trucks. Ice fishing is a great way to spend the season, but winter gusts like this show the ice isn't always the safest place. Those mechanical injection pumps on the 40 series really know how to handle a cold start. Just give them some ether and a good battery, they never quit. Solid pull. It's tough getting traction on that surface, but the red truck handled it well.
How do people do that?
Guess someone really couldn't wait for those bucket wings. Lucky they spotted that truck in time. Could have been worse. Someone clearly missed the low clearance sign back there. Notice how they use that crane angle? It's all about leverage to flip the box without sliding it off the cliff. I don't think his hands are going to do much against that slippery ice, guys. That 12-volt turbo sounds like it's struggling to fire on all cylinders during this cold start.
Ten motorek víno, to je hovor. To je Euro 5, ty vole. Tam asi nem...
Great footage of the 359 Peterbilt. That 425 HP 3406B Cat sounds healthy and works hard. It is becoming rare to see these 1987 classics still hauling logs in the bush. It's a solid example of a pre-emission era working truck that continues to perform its original job decades after production. If we can put plows on garbage trucks, could we put them on school buses and mail trucks as well?
Shit, this quality. This cold.
Looks like pressing the brakes actually made it slide worse.
You all right?
Yeah, we're good. I'm helping everybody out. You all right?
Yeah, we're good.
On Interstate 80 in Wyoming, United States, heading east or west usually means dealing with strong winds. But this pileup between Laramie and Cheyenne is on another level. Dozens of semis are mangled together in the snow.
Kick this one right in half. They should have listened.
Can you imagine just waiting for your ride and then this happens? A Land Rover Defender tackling an 18-foot incline at Maitland 2009. The driver completed the entire climb with zero visibility of the track ahead. Up costs $3,000, down costs $1,000. This crazed driver has the best business spot on this mountain. That 40-degree incline is a real beast. Just another winter morning for a Subaru owner. No shovel, no problem. Just keep moving. After that, Subaru. Let's see how this Elantra handles the same pile. It's a different game now.
Came up with a brilliant idea. He suggested to rub in alcohol. Some alcohol there.
Coming to you from a frosty morning in Ireland, we've got a guy testing out a very local solution for a frozen windscreen. Let's watch.
Put that on. Just rub it in. Look at that, see how it comes off. That's actually a really brilliant idea. Alcohol.
Impressive cold start for an MF003A in 8 degrees Fahrenheit weather. Even with only 3 working glow plugs and sitting for 2 months, that air-cooled diesel fired up better than expected. Footage like this reminds you why the highway shuts down during storms. Even the most experienced pros are struggling to keep those wheels moving in a straight line.
Oh man.
Is this dumb?
Man, talk about a narrow escape. I can't imagine what was going through his head right at that second. Interesting technique. Looks like the excavator stays on the trailer for extra weight, while the arm is used to help nudge or stabilize the leader forward.
Holy shit. You okay? Are you okay?
You can hear those car alarms and horns blaring everywhere. It's a 61 car mess, and the ice is making everything so much worse. Driving on fresh snow is tricky, but that slush turned to ice is the real nightmare. It's deceptive because it looks wet but feels slippery like glass underneath. Massive amount of raw torque on display here. I'm surprised the driveline and U-joints held up under that much stress.
Oh. Seriously, everybody? Oh, there we go. Going on. Oh. Drift all the way down. Double points. Go sideways. Go sideways. Oh. Oh, there we go. Totally sideways. Oh.
Is this considered a safe turn or just lucky sliding?
You gotta turn left right there. That's how you turn left.
Watch out!
Most cars are sliding everywhere, but that Subaru just grips and goes. Honestly impressive. It is a good use of a low power setup on this T16. Balancing the impeller and auger speed is tricky with only 25 horsepower. It crawls slowly, but this custom build clears the path effectively without choking the motor in sub-zero temperatures. Loss of traction on the drive axles is what usually triggers a jackknife like this in an empty truck. Heavy rain turned this outback track in Australia into a complete nightmare for Steve Graham. He's pushing that massive road train through deep mud, carrying essential supplies for communities relying on him. Looking at the ground, it's clear the surface just won't hold. Every meter forward feels like a massive gamble against the elements right now.
Sending a pulse of water, ice, and debris down the Roaring Fork River. Then we had several nights of really cold weather, and then the January down.
Wait for it. There's an actual beaver riding that chunk of ice like a surfboard. Totally unexpected amidst all that chaos. It's a classic ice dam release. While it makes for dramatic footage, remember these surges have a history of being deadly for unsuspecting anglers.
Go unfold to our amazement, there was a beaver riding one of the icebergs.
Riding an iceberg right on the front.
Look at that.
This footage shows how messy winter logging can get when the ground isn't fully frozen. The 810B has to navigate a mix of slush and mud while loading. Look at the impact there. It's lucky the injuries were minor, but this could have been much worse. We've all got to stay patient at these crossings to make sure everyone gets home safe.
That's about your day. Keep you on your back wheels.
Nothing swims like a deer, literally. Lucky the engine's way up high, or this would be a submarine mission.
Once I sort of got around those bloody little bits of wet patches. How are you getting on, Cole?
Zero degrees out there usually means a rougher wake-up call for diesels. For those wondering, the driver is intentionally keeping it slow to test the limits. It's not about speed, it's about control. It starts looking like a game of vehicular Tetris after a while. One car slots in here, another piles on there. The road is just collecting them all at the bottom of the hill like unmatched puzzle pieces. If you're wondering how it moves so well, it's all in the skids underneath. It's built to slide, and the groomer handles the rest perfectly. Who needs a motorcycle to pop a wheelie? This driver is showing us how it's done in snow. Seeing a 4,400 pounds wagon get sideways in such a tight space is definitely an interesting sight for a Quattro.
We got a dumb motherfucker here. Sorry, get out, dude. Dude, what are you trying to dig out, bro? What are you gonna do? Kidnap bitch? I don't think you do. It's like Twisted Sister. He's bringing back your 80s hairband. Look at him. Let me.
So, a driver tried navigating this tight space and flipped the whole rig.
It's a fucking boulder. He done dug out a rock. He done dug out here. I hope y'all saw that hair flip. Man, oh yeah, oh.
Let's all try to be a little more patient and careful on the roads. Maybe a bit too much speed for those icy roads? Glad no one got hurt. This footage brings back warm childhood memories of riding in the cabin with my dad. It was bumpy and loud, but I loved every minute. Just imagine the sound if you were there. Those tires have around 120 pounds per square inch. That's not just a flat tire, that's a total blowout. Nothing beats seeing a fresh, messy road turn into a clean lane instantly. The way the Volvo L90G peels back that 20-centimeter layer is satisfying every single time. It's like erasing a mistake on a whiteboard. The Vuomit wing does a great job keeping the snow from falling back into the path. It's crazy how a little ice can stop a huge rig like that. Three cars have already hit the curb, and more are sliding out of control. This Utah storm is catching everyone off guard.
Phải lắm các bác ơi. Lên đi em. Không lên nổi rồi.
Looks like the subframe snapped. These guys might need to push it the opposite way to straighten it out later. One major advantage of these switchers seems to be the visibility. Being able to see the blind side clearly makes these tight parking jobs look much smoother. Seeing a driver back in with just one shot is always satisfying. Heavy logs and wet ground are a brutal combo for any skidder. The operator is pushing through, though dropping the hitch to winch up might save some strain. That timberjack handles the slippery slope well, considering how deep those tires are digging in. Catch more unbelievable trucking moments and icy risks right here on Machine Universe. We hope you enjoyed the ride. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments section.